Guys, welcome to my channel. Today, we will check this compact premium crossover na Lexus NX 350 F Sport that was bought by my friend. It's actually a 2022 model na kukunti pa lang ang meron sa Pilipinas because it's very new. So hopefully, may share ko sa inyo ang mga features nito para you will have an idea on what this car can offer. By the way, in the Philippines, they have three variants, yung H, then yung H Premier, and yung F Sport. To give you an idea about the pricing, yung Model H is 3.33 million, while H Premier is 4.48 million. Yung namang F Sport na aking i-review is about 4.54 million. When you buy a Lexus, you're actually buying a trademark reliability and class-leading refinement. Not to mention, its customer-first philosophy. Lexus is considered one of the best cars on the road. Ang maganda dito, it combines comfort with performance. Grabe din ang attention to details ng Lexus because of their constant desire to be better. At saka yung future approach nila led them to release yung mga trailblazing vehicles that make a lasting impact. Focus talaga sila sa mga new cutting-edge technology, kaya sinasabi nila parang maninibago ka kasi marami silang revolutionary features na parang futuristic talaga. I find Lexus actually interesting because may story ang kanyang design. Parang yung sa Mazda na meron silang Kodo design language, dito naman, meron silang Elfiness Design Language. Ano ba yung Elfiness Design Language? Ibig sabihin nito, they bring you the latest design and technology and they strive for precision in everything that they create. So, parang precision crafted. The closest that I can compare is yung parang yung Rolex watch, diba? It was really precision crafted. Puntahan naman natin yung exterior features niya. Of course, dito very prominent yung kanyang fog light at saka meron din ditong cornering light dito sa ilalim yan. Okay, check natin tong harapan. Famous yung kanilang spindle grill. Makita mo rito, meron din dito siyang camera. At saka yung design na signature kasi ng Lexus, yung easily recognizable talaga yung kanyang spindle grill, saka yung famous na logo na yan. If you look at the headlights, it's actually L-shaped lights, and it plays in harmony with the spindle grill, creating an imposing presence. And then dito sa may front fender, makikita mo yung F Sport na badge. And then you have the automatic folds side mirror na black in color. And then doon sa ilalim ng side mirror naka-install yung camera which is being used to get a 360 degrees view. And then sa window lines mapapansin nyo meron siyang parang black chrome which is bagay doon sa sporty look na parang black and red. Saka yung roof niya kinulayan din ng kulay black para sa sporty look. And then, iba rin yung sistema ng pagbukas ng mga doors. Meron diyang pinipindot lang dito sa may handle. Yung tires niya nga pala is size 20. It measures 235/50 by 20. And of course, the tires are supplied by Bridgestone. Lexus is considered a very quiet car, kaya maganda yung kanyang insulation. Nakita mo dito sa ilalim, meron siyang parang carpet pa dun sa ilalim ng fenders. So, tingnan natin, pasok tayo sa loob, tingnan natin yung ano yung general impression ko dito. When you enter this Lexus, ang una mong mafe-feel talaga yung kanyang premium at saka sportiness with good quality materials. Ang isang una kong napansin dito, itong black na rubber door seal na to, I think it was designed to really filter out yung mga dumi. Kaya yung mga dumi, hindi siya pumapasok dun sa loob. Naiiwan siya dito sa labas. So, madali mo siyang linisin. So, yung driver seats nito, 8-way power adjustable with the memory seat. Even dun sa passenger side, 8-way din ang adjustment. And then, meron din siyang adjustment dun sa lumbar support. Isa sa mga special features na nakita ko is yung steering niya is power tilt and telescopic. Parang ina-adjust mo siya, parang joystick. Okay, try natin. Ang maganda dito, pag in-start mo yung engine and then nakaset na yung memory seat mo, pupunta siya doon sa kanyang set na memory. Ang kagandahan nito, madali mong makuha yung driving position mo kasi all-powered siya. So, you have three.
So, let's say yan, gusto mo na yan, press mo yung set and tapos yung number kung...
Yan, ganun. So, you have three. You have three,
yes.
no? And then, how do you open the door is this, no? Push button ang pag-open ng door. So, wala siya nung, so push.
Press.
Okay.
Tapos, and then, tsaka, close.
This one is push button, no? Of course, electric yan. So, halimbawa, nag-low-bat ka. So, pwede kang emergency, ma-open mo siya. You have to pull this twice. 1, 2. Yun. Ma-open na siya. Kaya nagmamadali ka, hindi mo makita. Wala siya.
Lights.
Signal light, no? And then, meron ka ditong yung Odo trip dito. Pag pinindot mo siya.
Kung gusto, yung illumination. Kung gusto mo i-brighten to.
Okay, so ito, this one is to brighten.
Yung right, yung to brighten.
Yung right is to brighten, no? Okay. Sa gabi makikita mo yan, pero pag araw hindi mo masyadong. Normal.
Sport and Sports Plus.
And Sports
so
and Sports
when you
Plus.
turn this, makikita mo mag-iiba yung gauge mo ron. Yan, Eco.
Okay. Okay.
Kung Sports Plus, nag-iiba siya.
So dito ang control, no? Alright.
Then kung gusto mo normal.
Okay. Good. And then meron kang Type C, no? Type C. And then may USB. And then dito merong And then meron kang wireless
patong mo siya.
charging, no?
Yun. Charging.
So it goes doon, lumalabas dito yung charging niya. So yun, charging niya.
Na siya.
Okay.
Kung kaya mo mag-charge,
Okay.
may space ka pa rin dito.
Okay. Now, okay. This one is unique na. If you push, meron pa ditong 12 volt socket. Kaya lang nilagyan niya ito ng adapter para pwede yung USB. And then pag hindi mo na kailangan, magsasarado siya and that becomes a wireless charger. Okay.
Yun yung drive.
So neutral,
Then
drive.
Yun. Makikita mo na.
Makikita dito, no?
Yes.
So,
tapos reverse.
Reverse,
ayun,
ganun.
R na.
Oo.
Tapos
wow, this one is yung reverse camera. Ang liwanag, grabe.
And you can still adjust that. Yung depende sa preference mo. Kung anong view gusto mo.
Okay.
Yan. Kung gusto mo plain lang, no lines. Yan,
okay.
Kung gusto mo may ganyan.
May lines, okay.
Same din dito. Yan. Yung view niya. Yan.
Okay.
Yan.
And then pag binitawan mo siya, naka-reverse babalik.
No more. Just press park.
Automatically.
Babalik na siya.
Babalik na siya.
Press this. Nasa masikip kang area, kung baka may tatama na, you have a view.
So meron kang ganyan.
Yes.
So you have here, no? But of course, kung passenger ka, pwede mo buksan sa other side.
Yes.
See? That's a nice feature, no? So siya yung siya magbubukas sa side niya, no? That one is unique, to hold, no? Brake hold. And of course you have the parking brake, parking brake. Dito yung magagasgas, scratches.
Prone to scratches.
Normal ang iba nilalagyan nila ito ng ng parang TPU na parang yung plastic na para hindi siya magasgas. Kasi careful ka dun pag ng basahan dito. Kasi magagasgas yan. Meron din siyang seat ventilation na you can adjust from dito sa head unit. Ang hindi ko lang gusto dito, yung controls niya nandito sa head unit, no? So, pag nasira yung head unit, apektado lahat. Parang hindi ako comfortable. Sa akin, when you are driving, parang mas gusto ko pa rin yung physical buttons than this one. Saka yung reflection ng glass, medyo nakaka-distract. Medyo mahirap makita yung buttons depending on the time of the day. Pero being a Lexus, precision crafted, I think matibay naman to. So, no worries. Isang glass holder here. And this one is yung camera, no? Okay, so you have this, the rear view camera na pwede mong yun, para pag may sakay ka sa likod, hindi mo kita, pwede siya. And then you can turn this into a normal camera. Okay. Ngayon ang ano?
Ito, kung ku-close mo, pag i-close mo siya, hawakan mo lang dire-diretso.
Hindi mo siya bibitawan. No? Pero pag i-open mo, one lang. Sige nga. Okay.
And this one is for the sunroof.
One thing I notice here, despite na malaki yung kanyang sunroof, meron din siyang parang cross member dito sa gitna, and that helps dun sa ma-retain yung rigidity ng body. Kasi pag malaki yung glass mo, parang humihina yung rigidity ng body.
Same din sa passengers.
Same din sa passenger. Ang maganda dito, yung headliner mo is black. Which I like, no? Which I like. And then meron siyang heads-up display.
Tapos may feature to, kung gusto mong makita, just press this. So lilitaw lahat ng information na Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth devices, kung gusto mo mag-add another device, and then general about yung animation, screen grip, screen sensitivity. Tapos ito, itong display niya, so yung level ng brightness.
Okay.
Ayan.
Alright. So parang phone talaga siya. Meron nga pala siyang heads-up display.
And you can adjust kung gusto mong itaas, ibaba. Ito. Kung gusto mo siyang makita, sige nga, medyo itaas mo.
Yun.
Kita mo?
Baba mo nga.
Baba.
So depende sa level, adjust mo yung heads-up display, no?
Yes.
Okay.
Yun yung sinasabi kasi sa ambient lighting, though it's daytime, so hindi masyado siyang clear, pero ito, dami mong pagpipilian.
Gusto yung different colors, no?
Yeah, ito si heat blue, o gusto mo yung custom, i-custom mo ngayon, mamili ka ngayon kung ano gusto mo. Kaya sinasabi niya 64.
Yung
dami mong pagpipilian.
Okay.
By shift from park, by shift to park, drive by driver door. So, nandyan. So, dyan mo siya i-adjust. Then, pati yung boarding and exit, full tilt. Then, yung drive mode, o normal naman. Tire pressure, so pwede ka mag-select kung ano yung gusto mong i-set.
Okay.
And climate,
auto climate control,
utility,
security. Okay.
Now, so ito pa, yung mga display niya, sound and media, kung anong gusto mong system volume, navigation volume. So, radio, kita mo yung
trip range
mo,
duration,
yes. Pwede mo i-clear yung data. May graph ka.
May graph,
Ano yung ginagawa niya. Gano'ng kalakas yung consumption. Tinakbo. Tire pressure. So, nakalagay yung tire pressure.
Yung
makikita mo na. Tapos this is your all-wheel drive.
Okay.
Driving assist. Yan yung mga safety features
Okay, may
niya.
line departure, blind spot, rear cross, and may rear camera, parking support.
May isang shortcut para malaman gusto mong makita yan. Andyan siya. So, makikita mo kung ayan pa.
Okay. The interior design is very sporty, and the seats are well sculptured, and you can also see na maganda yung materials na ginamit. If you go inside dito sa rear seats, malaki yung legroom, maluwag siya. It's roomy. I'm already 5'7", but you can see na meron pang 6 to 8 inches difference dito sa headroom. Of course, meron siyang sunroof hanggang doon sa likod. And dito naman sa rear, meron din siyang aircon vents to cool the rear quickly. And of course, yung quality ng leather seats are really good. At dito rin sa rear seats, meron kang usual na cubby hose dito. And then meron ditong light sa likod which you can switch on and off using your fingers. Dito sa rear naman, very striking yung kanyang LED bar, para siyang Porsche. And then yung word na Lexus is nandun sa likod instead of the logo. And then when you open the trunk, usual, meron naman ditong rear camera. And then you can press it here. So there's ample space for luggages. And then meron din ditong mga hooks sa side which you can use pagka meron kang mga pinamili. Tingnan naman natin yung compartment dito where you can usually find yung spare tire. If you look at it, wala siyang spare tire kasi yung design niya is run flat, no? Parang yung sa BMW. Kaya you don't need na yung spare tire. Ang engine niya is 4-cylinder inline 16-valve chain drive with turbo. It's 2.4 liter and 279 PS, which is approximately equivalent to about 273 horsepower with a maximum torque of 430 Newton meters. By the way, 8-speed automatic transmission siya. Isa sa mga unique na features ng engine nito is yung air to liquid intercooler. Anong ginagawa nito? It maintains yung low intake temperature. So, nakakatulong yon para hindi talaga siya mag-overheat at mag-perform yung makina at peak efficiency. And then, yung turbocharger niya is high efficiency turbocharger. Ang ginagawa nito, it offers yung better performance and excellent fuel economy while maintaining a quiet drive. Okay, subukan nating i-test drive. Tingnan natin kung maganda yung takbo niya with the given power na nasa specs niya. Ang una kong napansin dito yung quietness ng kanyang cabin. And then yung kanyang suspension is also good kasi naka-adaptive variable suspension siya. So you can really feel na smooth yung kanyang riding. Yung suspension niya, as I feel it, is more on the comfort side. Ini-expect ko na medyo firm yung suspension niya kasi F-Sport model siya. But then, malambot yung suspension niya. So, para kang nakasakay sa sedan. For others, prefer nila to. Pero sa akin, mas gusto ko yung may counting firmness para mas stable siya dun sa mga corners. So, ang kagandahan nito, pwede mo namang i-adjust yung suspension depending on your preference. Kasi meron siyang 3 drive modes, no? Yung Eco, yung Normal, yung Sport S, saka yung Sport S Plus. So, sa Sports mode niya, nag-iiba yung throttle response. Nagpi-firm up din yung steering feel, and then yung suspension niya nagiging firm. Pagdating naman sa power, matulin siya once you start accelerating. Pero from standstill, pero may counting delay. I think the turbo is pulling at a higher RPM, that's why. And then dito, pag nag-cornering ka, makikita mo yung grip kasi naka all-wheel drive siya. So yun ang kagandahan ng all-wheel drive system. U-turn tayo dito. Tingnan natin yung braking power. Okay yung braking power niya. Maganda yung feedback kasi linear yung response. And malakas yung stopping power niya. Overall, the driving experience reflects its premium pricing. You can really feel yung build quality. It's a well-engineered car. Ito pa nga pala yung ibang features niya, yung headlamps niya. Of course, LED, pati yung headlamp, DRL, saka yung rear fog lamps, LED din. And then yung outside rear view mirror, power retractable siya, may heater, may auto dimming, and then of course, rain sensing wipers. Additional features niya, meron siyang yung heads-up display, and then yung seat ventilation system. Of course, meron siyang paddle shifter, saka yung brake hold, at saka yung mga ambient lighting. Of course, meron siyang smart entry, push start button, and then 10 speakers, at saka yung kick sensor. Ito naman yung kanyang mga safety and security features. The question you might ask is, are Lexus reliable? Of course it is. One of the reasons Lexus are reliable is due to the fact that they are owned by Toyota. Toyota are a hugely dependable brand, and it only makes sense that their luxury division is as reliable as their more affordable brand. The other question to ask is it expensive to maintain? Well, since Lexus is the luxury division of Toyota, maintenance and repairs are cheaper, of course, against the European competitors. That's it. Na-experience ko ding i-drive itong Lexus NX350 Sport na to, no? You would really see that very sophisticated yung kanyang aerodynamics, and then you would really feel yung engineering and performance na nakukombine niya with a distinctive purpose. So, ang concept ng Lexus is hindi lang ma-meet yung needs and desires ng mga drivers, they anticipate them para seamless yung experience, para bang amazing experience talaga. And how do they do that? Yung excessive complexity, ginagawa nilang simple so they can provoke yung honest, undiluted emotion dun sa driving experience. In terms of exterior look naman, parang mapapalingon ka. The more na titigan mo siya, the more you are drawn in, no? So, parang they give you yung parang visual journey na sinatawag. Ang isa pang mapapansin mo sa Lexus na striking yung mga side view profiles niya. It's very streamlined, but it showcases sophisticated aerodynamics, no? So if you're buying a Lexus, you're actually drawn in by its distinctive presence. Para bang confident proportions, bold lines. It creates a sense of intrigue. But of course, you have to pay a premium to get this car. If I am given the chance to acquire a premium car, Lexus is definitely one of my choices, compared, for example, with a BMW, which is more expensive to maintain. Before I close, I'd like to thank Percy for letting me review his car. I would say you made the right choice. Alright, hanggang dito na lang. If you like this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, see you again in my next vlog. Bye!